And welcome back to pitch 2, Highfields. Day 5, getting into finals footy for some of these age groups. Speaking of age groups, it's the men's 30s division. Luxembourg with the tap in the blue and red. Second from right to left, Spain in the yellow. Defending this current set, there's Luxembourg to go around the outside to the wing. It looks to be a forward pass given and an early turnover for Spain. Spain get to roll into their transition. We saw them yesterday on live stream. Lots of flair in this Spanish side as I'm joined by Will Kelmsley. How are you, mate?
Hi, Jay. Yeah, thanks for having us. Thanks for holding down the fort. Just come from pitch 1 where shock horror, New Zealand scored 20 unanswered tries again in the Women's Open. I'm at risk of getting in trouble with the New Zealanders because I don't know how much more I can bear of them scoring bucket loads of wonderful tries. We're being oversaturated by the Kiwis. What a tournament they're having. For Luxembourg, well, it's a big opportunity for them. Live on pitch 2 here at the Touch Rugby World Cup in the men's 30s competition, of course, as you've said. And, well, a chance for two sides who, well, there's no qualification on the line for these teams, but a chance to impress.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where both teams just playing for pride at this point, want to put some fun scores out. And often what you find when there's nothing really to play for is you get this free-flowing game of rugby. I'm hoping that comes to fruition on pitch 2.
Well, it's a chance for both sides to notch up their first win of the competition. They were both defeated 4-5 by Sweden. That's the closest they've come. Canada also defeated Spain by just 2 tries to 3, while Luxembourg also came close, losing by 7 tries to 5. Luxembourg also gave Switzerland a good game, but they were defeated there And then there's a couple of big defeats in there to the likes of Australia, but we've all been there, haven't we, Joe?
Yeah, we've all been there. There's no shame in losing to Australia or New Zealand. I've got a feeling this will be the closest run game between these two sides. Me and James called over the Spain-Sweden game yesterday. One of the last games of the evening. That was a fun affair. You know the Spanish team likes to play with a lot of flair. They'll need that against Luxembourg.
And here is Spain through James Venner directing traffic. He's there at the half. Little switch on the inside, maybe a 2-on-1. Well, deflects there off a Luxembourg hand. And there'll be 6 touches at the line for Spain. Aitor Tournay hands it off on the inside to Venner again. Tournay. Wow, forced back turnover, Joe.
Yeah, good defensive pressure from Luxembourg. Good opportunity to transition, but a little bit static going into the first touch. Let's take the ball back to the mark. Let's see a little bit more momentum rolling into the Luxembourg transition.
Penalty, though, given away by Luxembourg. Spain with 6 more to strike from the 10-metre.
Yeah, good opportunity for Spain. Take a couple touches, get to the 7, and drive hard at the line. If you can find some spare spaces. The Spanish team looks to go a little bit more expansive. It's just slowed down a touch. They're going to need to find some aggression from somewhere as they get some fresh legs on. Couple touches burnt to do so. So not a full complement to strike at the line.
Well, here's Bulnes. Martinez has it on the return route. Martinez. Lovely footwork. Martinez again looking to create. Finds Juan Bulnes. Martinez running the show in the centre, looking to wind up for the long ball. Back on the inside towards Gonzalez. But that's all 6. Luxembourg defending well. The game is still locked at no tries for either side.
Yeah, both tries having a bit of an endeavour at the line, but nothing doing. Just a lack of momentum rolling into the final couple touches. This is a better transition from Luxembourg.
And Luxembourg, the smallest nation at the 2024 Touch Rugby World Cup, carried on by war. And then towards the line, into the area goes Neil. Neil needs some options. Oh, they've touched down in the corner. And they're really pleased with that one. They've opened the scoring with just their second real attack of the game. Over goes Daniel Fahey.
It's a good scoop through and good vision to find the spare player. As you hear some of the supporters in the corner, and we'll see it on the replay. The scoop comes through, little show and go through the gap. And the ball is released just before he goes through the dead ball line.
Long ball from Neil to pick out Fay. Luxembourg, 1 up against Spain. Both sides searching for their first win of the competition here in the final round. Well, Spain still on the offensive then. Here's the pickup from Tuyo. Tuyo gets the offload away. And he picks out Blanco. But he's forced back to the line. Well, it's Osorio there in the centre as well. Tuyo looking for the switch inside. And here it does come from Gonzalez. Ushered out by Luxembourg. 6 touches, so they'll have possession back.
Yeah, good line attack from Spain, looking to use the switches, change the focus of attack. Just switches being run at too shallow for my liking, need to be a little bit deeper to engage the players. Good check off there from Luxembourg.
A good touch from Miles Tuyo as well. So Spain here looking backpedaling as Luxembourg hit the halfway mark. Oh, another powerful touch comes in on Flatsgraf. Antoine Flatsgraf has to cough up possession. Spain looking to equalise here against Luxembourg, 6 minutes into the game. Carried on again by Gonzalez. Oh, but they have to cough it up on the 10, Joe. Another unforced error.
Yeah, it's one of those where it's just rolling with a bit too much power into the touch. Bit of separation, easy call for the referee. And Luxembourg are enjoying the lion's share of possession at the moment. However, here we go, commentator's curse, live and with us on day 5.
Yeah, welcome to the day 5, the old commentator's curse. It's been A real blemish on our performances on the live stream, I think. Losing popularity with a couple of teams. Venner, Tournay, Venner again. Aitor Tournay picks out Venner. Good wrap around to open up from Maniero. Oh, wonderful skill. Daniel Maniero has Spain on the board.
Oh, look at the feet on display. Here we go. We'll see it on the replay. Sweeper blade comes round. Here we are. Bang! Big right foot whack. See you later.
Sees off Simon Neal, who's got good feet of his own for Luxembourg. So we're all locked up here in a game that impossible to call coming into this. Neither side yet to avoid defeat in the competition, but the similar results that they've had against the likes of Sweden and Canada.
Yeah, me and James called that Swedish game yesterday, and I've got to say Spain were really unlucky. They had a couple of calls go against them, and they'll take a lot of confidence from that game coming into this one against Luxembourg. All square, I think, is a fair result so far.
Lifted into the path of Thomas. Oh, and diving into the corner on the return. Luxembourg look for another. Sent back to the 7. All the touches made, so Spain will transition, but they're a long way from their box, Joe.
Yeah, definitely, and they're going to need to find some momentum going into their transition. This is where we saw them come unstuck against Sweden. Nice step again. Good to see that the Spanish flair with the feet isn't only limited to the football side, as this transition looks super dangerous.
Well, I've got Daniel Maniero here at my right-hand side, actually, resting in the sun. Daniel, great feet, great score, and, well, Spain looking good at this stage of the game.
Thank you very much, mate. We have been working all year for this, and we are losing every matches, but we are learning a lot, and we are having fun.
And that's exactly what the Touch Rugby World Cup is about, as forward pass there denies Spain, but they're pretty close to adding a second.
Yeah, really close to adding a second. Spain are really growing into this game. And at the moment, Luxembourg just need to secure this possession, get down to the Spanish line, because you do look dangerous. You're just coughing up possession needlessly.
Little show and go, Luxembourg up to the halfway. It's a weaving run from Gerhard. And now it might open up. Gerhard looking for another pass. Flying out of the line comes Raúl San Román.
Oh, it had to go. 3 on 2. They'd worked it lovely to the outside edge. Ball had to go. Doesn't on that occasion.
Up to halfway. Spain on the transition. They ring in the changes. Penalty Spain.
Oh, good penalty as well. Good spot from the referees. Just Luxembourg defence making it hard for the Spanish midfield to get down. Spain now come up this box side once more. Good meters.
Away goes Venner. Sorio. Wide from Gonzalez. Tournay. Good pick-up. Switch of direction as well. There goes the long ball to find Gonzalez, who wants to find one more pass to pick out Daniel Soria.
Good endeavour from the Spanish side when they get to the line attack. They take the ball hard to the defensive line, and they look long on that occasion. Oh, the wraparound could have been on from the link outside of the winger. Just doesn't quite come off, and that could have been given forward. Luxembourg riding their luck.
Over halfway. Well, there goes the whistle.
Yeah, late call, but it is given forward. I think the refs have got a mic in our commentary booth. Apologies, Spain.
Well, here we come then. Spain looking to transition. They've made their changes in the meantime. Aitor Tournay. Soprani. Gonzalez Madrid. Who's Mikel Gonzalez Madrid? Finding the pass to Ossini Morey. Morey, change of pace, looking to open up the field. Where's the touch? Spain need a little bit of ambition here. And now it is opening up, scooping through the centre. The good delay on the pass. Over goes Ruben Martinez Covello.
He's given ball down though, just can't quite reel it into his grasp. Needed just a slick hands. Oh, look at the pace.
Great run from Jean-Charles Viart.
Oh, and they get the penalty for the roll as well. So Luxembourg, what a couple moments for the side. Go coast to coast, fresh set of 6, just beyond halfway. Great opportunity.
Well, they scored early, but they've been under a lot of pressure since then by Spain.
Yeah, Spain have been really potent when they get into their line attack, and they've limited Luxembourg to only a couple opportunities at the line. As Luxembourg now still look to stress out this defence. Middle, quickie coming. They come back to the open side. Long ball is on. They don't give it. They do eventually, but touch is made.
Antoine Fatsgraf is caught. Luxembourg still with possession. Ball on from Foluki Toma. Toma at the half. Goes himself. And, well, he can't score as the half, but we're here to learn. And that's why the turnover is Spain's.
Oh, roll ball infringement. Hips not square. Luxembourg will have another crack at the line. Fresh set. And Luxembourg, tap penalty. Oh, and unfortunately for Luxembourg, they just coughed the ball up unnecessarily off the roll ball, and it let Spain off the hook massively.
Spain back in possession. We're still locked up at one try apiece here. It's a great game on pitch 2 in the men's 30s competition. Who cares if neither of these sides can make it through to the quarter-final? What matters is that they're out here enjoying the sunshine and running great touch. What a pick-up this time by Osorio. Oh. But just caught.
Just caught at the last moment. Wasn't sure if the Luxembourg defender had made it onside. Referee deemed him to. And once again, Luxembourg living right on the edge for a really attacking Spanish line.
Luxembourg on the transition. Up to halfway.
Oh, another roll ball infringement though for Luxembourg, and Spain with some really good defensive pressure forced the midfield turnover. A couple touches taken and they'll get the fresh legs on.
But Spain back with ball in hand, but as of yet unable to crack the Luxembourg line for a second time.
This is better from Spain, moving the ball from right to left, link play.
There's the touch. Oh, he just evades him instead on the outside. Great acceleration, weaving through the centre. What a score by Maniero. He got his second.
Oh, what a score. Oh, wait, hold on. I think the Luxembourg player is claiming the touch. I'm unsure. Referee's just going to have a brief chat. It looked like the ref had waved it off for a moment.
Instead, it's going to be 6 touches.
Oh.
Maniero denied his second. The Luxembourgers escape for now. And that is what a person from Luxembourg is called.
No.
Because I have just checked.
Lovely. And Luxembourg running a really fine line, although there's another forward pass in the midfield. So Luxembourg as well, they're defending well on the line, but they just can't get into the Spanish half at the moment. Spain are finding a lot of success with the midfield press. It's targeting the Luxembourg transition. It's going to take a bit of a miracle from the Luxembourg perspective to get out at the moment based on what's happened in the first 15 minutes.
Here comes Spain again on the attack. They've shifted the momentum in this game. Soprani into touch. Listen to the path of Martinez Cavello. Ruben Martinez Cavello feeds Moray. And this time, Spain do get over. Try scored by Miguel Orsini Moray. Spain in front.
And we'll see it here on the replay. It's coming up in just a moment. Spain do make their field position count. And we'll see it here. It's a middle quickie again. Lovely platform, big show and go diving at the line. Referee calls the Luxembourg defender offside. Good heads up play and a brilliant score to give Spain a 2-1 lead. Oh, 6 more. That was close for Luxembourg, trying to ghost through a little hole.
Here we go then. Luxembourg with a strike at the Spanish line as they look to equalise. They've gone behind for the first time in this game. Billy into the heart of Billy again. Almori Billy. Foluki Toma wants it on the return. Billy switches direction of the attack. Lovely take. Over go Luxembourg. And I think it has been given. Well, they weren't behind for long.
A little disguise on the pass here.
Daniel Fay has a second try.
Beautiful line run. You'll see it here, dummy, boom, with the whole Spanish defence buys it, and then the link sort of hovers around in that passing lane. Little lofted ball over the top, and they're in behind the Spanish defence once more. 2
tries for Daniel Fay today. Have a look out as well for Nick Frank at number 6 for Luxembourg, selected for the men's 30, president of Touch Luxembourg as well. So I wonder if he was on the selection committee.
Surefire way to get yourself picked.
Darting towards the line again is Aita Torne. Well, a few more touches at the 7 for Spain. Torne will lay it back into the path of Sanchez to Alcazar Murillo.
Oh, good open side, quickie. It's on.
Inside and out. Wide they go. Well, there are numbers up there for Spain. They offload the ball to try and keep it alive, but 6 up.
Yeah, touch and pass, but the step back was on. He committed to the outside edge. He'd been kicked back on the inside. Massive separation between the 2 Luxembourg middles. Warning signs for Luxembourg.
They're up to the 10 on the transition. And now they look to open up the field. Oh, lovely take. Great acceleration. Almost up to halfway. It's Cohard driving Luxembourg forward. Neil, great run. Neil scooping through. Who's there for Luxembourg? Back on the inside. Another try.
Again, it's another brilliant pickup from Neil, checking back off on the inside. The Spanish defender unfortunately takes a tumble in the goal area, and that's all the separation Luxembourg need. As you see the space, you see the slip, and then the spare man materialises for Luxembourg.
I think it's Sebastian Cohard in the end who touches down. Well, Luxembourg have been at the Touch Rugby World Cup since 2011. That was their only other time that they appeared. And, well, their men's side finished 10th in 2011, their 30s men's side. That's their best performance ever. And they're looking to match that here in Nottingham. They've denied Spain for now, but they've got 6 on the line. Martinez Cavello. Here is Cavello on the return, looking inside and out. Great weight on the pass. Moray caught. And another penalty, Joe.
Yeah, it's good pressure from Spain. Good value for the penalty. I'm going to get on top of a chair to fight to see this behind the Spanish sub-box.
Right in the Spanish sub-box here. And the cheer goes up. Soprani darts over.
It's a lovely little bit, too short, bit of a disguise. The dumping player splits right. Its strike player comes through the middle of him, splits the Luxembourg defence all too easy. And it's a lovely score right on half-time as Spain take a 3-2 lead.
Juan Emilio Bulnes Soprani is the difference maker for Spain at half-time. They lead Luxembourg by 3-2. Both sides looking for their first win of the competition. And it's Spain who take a narrow advantage with 20 minutes still to play into the second half.
John is doing a noise, John is doing a noise.
We're gonna get one. Ladies and officials, this is your 1 warning. Ladies and officials, 1 minute. Ladies and officials, this is your 30-second warning. Ladies and officials, 30 seconds. Ladies and officials, now.
Here we go then, there's the buzzer, 20 minutes to play. Spain, who went down early to Luxembourg, have since turned it around and they lead 3-2. Luxembourg pegged them back to 2-2 in that first half. But it was the try by Juan Emilio Punes-Soprani right on the buzzer that's got Spain in front. But Luxembourg defend the first set of 6. Joe right alongside me, and it's a bright game between these two men's 30 side.
Yeah, thoroughly entertaining affair. A little bit of a chess match early doors, and then the scoring started to open up. Luxembourg checking off in the midfield, trying to find some extra space. They do. 5th touch, scoop comes, good feet, dive at the line, but touch is made, and a good line defence from Spain.
2 shutouts to begin the second half. The game is very open here. Both sides are looking for their first victory of the Touch Rugby World Cup 2024.
And Spain come so close against Sweden yesterday. They'll be looking to right some perceived wrongs. That's a brilliant drive up the box side. Good yards.
Well, there will be rugby regardless of where you finish in the pool stages. So these two sides...
Here we go. He's gone through. Can he find the spare man? He can't. There's Spain at their ferocious best.
There'll be an 11th, 12th place playoff later on, which might see these two sides at each other again. A nice rematch, perhaps. That would be great to see.
Yeah, just let them play a third time. Let's have a best-of-3 test series, please.
Well, they might have to face off with a team from the other pool, which I think would be a bit boring.
Yeah.
I'd rather see a rematch. The winner of this game will face off either Hong Kong, China, or Belgium.
Oh, sorry, Wilf.
Oh, as they've gone in again, Luxembourg.
Oh, a 6-touch turnover, but the pace injected off the back of the drive. Both teams come out firing in the second half.
So the Netherlands, Hong Kong, China, and Belgium occupy the bottom 3 slots in the other pool. So the winner of this game will face the Netherlands in that playoff place fixture, whereas the loser will likely play Hong Kong or Belgium.
Oh yeah, there's no easy games in there, but it means that they'll be nice and tight for us on live stream. Spain now look to go expansive. Good touch, good dump. Half is there cleanly as well. Look at the meters.
A narrow second half, and Spain on the offensive. Good pick up by Osorio. Well, he's been penalised there, Joe.
Yeah, hips not square at the base of the ruck, unfortunately, for Spain. So they've done really well to whip it around the outside of the Luxembourg midfield press. But just a skill error at the roll ball alleviates the pressure.
Our next game on pitch 2, we return to the Men's Open, where Oman play the United States. Big game for the US, who are looking to claw their way into the quarterfinals. Alice Summers will be there to take you through that one. Touch made, though, on Neal. Simon Neal, that is, for Luxembourg.
Yeah, we had the United States Men's Open on pitch 1 for the opening game against Scotland, and they looked electric. And I've got a feeling they'll be confident with 1 foot in the quarter-final spots.
They beat Scotland, so they jumped above them in the pool. They're behind England, Australia and Lebanon at the moment. A win for them will secure them a spot in the quarter-final. And then after that, it's a huge game between South Africa and Singapore. Singapore with an outside shot making it through to the final stages, a quarter-final. South Africa with a chance to overtake Ireland and secure their spot before they have to play New Zealand in the final game. So unless they beat Singapore, they could be in trouble.
Yeah, and South Africa will be treating that game as a do-or-die match for them. They'll need to put a good showing in against Singapore and also try and maybe stat pad the scoreline.
Ireland will be taking on the Cook Islands at the same time in a game that I was chatting to James Preston about, and he's quite confident that the Cook Islands will beat them, and therefore if South Africa win, they are confirmed.
Yeah, well, we saw arguably game of the tournament on
Japan Cook Islands, you're going to say.
Japan Cook Islands, and it was a phenomenal second half showing for the Cook Islands, turning over Japan in excellent fashion, so they'll have loads of confidence going into that game against Ireland.
Well, here comes Spain. In the meantime, looking to create and extend their advantage further. Bit of a stalemate so far in this second half. Moray inside to Soprani, try scorer already. Moray as well has already gotten on the board. Miguel Assini Moray, good pickup. Looking to test the defence, winding up the long ball, looking to put it in behind for Soprani to slip in, but instead the ball is down.
Yeah, it's good endeavour. It's a nice idea trying to go for that link wing hole, but the link just wasn't chopping the line he needed to be. But, however, there's another midfield turnover and Luxembourg cough possession up.
Big chance then for Spain. They've got some vibrant support on that far touchline as well, opposite their box. Masnu on in the middle there for Spain, alongside Osorio. Osorio, he's got options. There's the little switch play, darting over Miles Tuyo. Luxembourg called offside, so Spain have a fourth.
What a beauty of a switch underneath the covering defender of Luxembourg. Here comes a replay. Oh, roaming cam, yes please, this will look beautiful. Here it is. Oh, little drop off underneath, wrong foot's the covering defender. And Spain, double the try difference between the two, 4 tries to 2.
Luxembourg needing to find a foothold in this game. Looking for their first win of the tournament. This will be Spain's first as well, and it will set them off for a playoff game against the Netherlands. Or Belgium or Hong Kong, with results still to come in from elsewhere.
Spain now, rolling through transition.
And they look to head to the box.
Good yards again, and the two, oh, that's a big chest-on-chest contact. The two big men colliding.
Oh, juggled, but well held in the end by Soprani. Covello hands it off. Oh, a little fake touch there. Clever work from Moray. And scooping through is Covello. Options out wide. It just ricochets off a Spanish hand, and Luxembourg escape.
Lovely disguise in the line attack from Spain. They'll show and go fake switches. Don't think the winger needed to switch underneath. Probably just needed to hold his width. Another opportunity for Spain goes begging.
Luxembourg hit the box and make their changes. Good carries through the middle, that time by Viart, and here's Viart again with Simon Neal. Whistle goes. 6 at the 7 for Luxembourg. Big chance for them to get back into the game.
Yeah, they need to make the most of these 6 touches. We've seen them cough the ball up unnecessarily. We need them to go hard at the line.
Neal. Viart. Neal again. Late run on the right-hand side by Leo Keefe. But Spain have won possession back, and that's pretty devastating for Luxembourg, Joe.
Yeah, and it's sort of what we've seen from Luxembourg in this game, coughing the ball up through defensive pressure from Spain. And Spain, the half is isolated, little pop into space, ball around the outside. Good line cut, but good touch from Luxembourg.
James Venner to my right-hand side here. I'm going to see if he's willing to chat to us in the commentary box.
Right, well, so is mine.
Well, we're looking for your first win of the competition here, Spain. After such a heartbreaking defeat to Sweden, you're so close to the victory there. How much would it mean to take a win out of this men's 30s pool stage?
Huge for us. This is exactly what we're looking for. We came so close against Canada as well, and even games where we kind of we just put it down as, you know, we're going to just learn from this. We were scoring tries. So I think we deserve at least one win from this tournament, and we'll see for the rest of the weekend.
It'll set you up for a nice playoff game as well later in the afternoon. For now, though, Spain close to the line. Little show and go. Miles Chio over for a second score. Spain go 5-2 ahead. Well, here we come then on the offensive. Touchdown from Luxembourg at the half.
Yeah, good try.
Well, just assessing with some Welsh 50s players on the way through, interested in commentary. We're always recruiting here on pitch 2. Love to get some colour in the tournament, and I'm aware that some of you might get tired of Joe Wright.
No, never, right? Never. I think I get tired of myself first.
Yeah, too right. Here we go then. Spain looking to transition. And it was James Williamson-Venner who, the least Spanish of the Spanish people I picked out. But again, all you need is heritage and a love of the game to play here at the Touch Rugby World Cup.
Oh, there's a hard touch there. It'll be given. Yes, it will. Just extending through the touch. And Spain have really found their feet in this second half. 5 tries to 2. 10 minutes to go.
Soprani draws that set of 6. So here comes Spain. Covello wants it on the return. Covello switches inside towards Moray again. This time Moray is halted at the line.
Yeah, good defensive spacing from Luxembourg. They're going to have to try and kill it this box side. Ball looks to go. Good option. What a stab at the pickup. Into
Moray,
the space.
Covello, he's down for another. 6-2. Spain running away with it in the second half.
Yeah, Spain said that they thought they were good value for at least one win in this tournament. Well, they're well on their way here. They're 4 tries to the good now. 6-2. And Luxembourg really need to get the next score in this arm. And Spain almost get pinged for 7 on. Such is the celebrations on this box side.
And the Spanish supporters on the far side as well in the box, feeling good. The chants ring out over on the next gen gazebo that's gone up to try and shield some supporters from the shade. Spain on the transition, deny Luxembourg again.
It's another great drive at the box side from Spain, and good touches. Good check off as well. This is fit, so no touches to play with. They're going to need to create something from nothing. Switches are on. Looks to dive at the line. Nothing doing. Luxembourg defend the set.
Well, in goes the dive there from Raul Vindio, San Roman Martin. And Luxembourg have it back instead. I just wanted to wheel that one off. Some great names amongst the Spanish players.
And again, pronunciation 101.
I got really into it yesterday down at Riverside at the men's 40s games. As I had at Wimbledon with, you know, good old Carlos Alcaraz.
Yeah, it's not Alcaraz.
No, of course not.
If you want to learn how to speak Spanish, go start playing paddle. Although we're not here to talk about paddle as much as I'd love to.
As much as next year might be bringing you some live paddle later on in the week, in the months to come.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
For now though, well, I'll drop you a message after the game about that one, Joe. That is happening soon. Be bringing you some live paddle in the months to come, but we're locked in on the Touch Rugby World Cup for now. And Spain are almost on top of their first win of the competition. They're asking us how long in the commentary box. They've got 7.5 to go. Here come Luxembourg trying to get back into the game. Neil, little show and go. Simon Neil is over.
What a diving touch that is, right on the line. Fingertip stuff from Spain.
You can hear the chants over on the far side as well, just picking up there, as that is a wonderful touch from Aita Torne Oltahan. Here's Simon Neil. Neil on the return, puts it back on the inside, darting through this time Jean-Charles Viat.
Oh, he's going to give him forward off the base of the rock, and Luxembourg's best opportunity of the second half is halted for an infringement. And they'll take confidence in that, but Spain again, the superior of the two.
They've just defended better in this second half. We went into the break with Spain just 1 try up, They've added 3 to that score without reply. Lovely ball on the inside to pick out Coveo. After another score in this game, Moray. Murillo. Oh, and just over the mark there, Lucas Sanchez to Alcazar Murillo.
I was so close as well. I thought the ball should have gone to the wing, given the one-on-one opportunity. This winger's got feet, doesn't quite go. And Luxembourg try and get the fresh legs on, but that's a loss of control.
Well, Luxembourg look to make changes. Spain would like to attack the line, but the change is still being made. Moray heads off the field as Spain make the changes. Into the backfield is Martin. Alvin Diaz, San Roman Martin. Great pickup. Osorio looks to the left-hand side. He wants the switch. He almost gets it. There's a coming together between a couple of Luxembourgers. And we'll have a small break in play while they get back to their feet. And it will be their possession on the roll ball.
Yeah, 5 minutes to go now. Still 4 tries the difference as we see the Spanish support on the camera. They've been lively all game. Luxembourg rolling through their transition now.
Almost skipping through. Boloki Thomas. Thomas there at the half. Here's Billet. Thomas. Billet on the switch. Ball by Spain. Big touch by Osorio. Goyasin Osorio wins the turnover as well. And Spain head towards the box.
It's a little bit slow now from Spain, but they get the offside penalty. 4 minutes to go. 4 tries to the good. Can they add a 5th?
At the half, Pinto Donate. Venner. Well, just holds his line for now. Tourné, Olteran. Venner. Good pickup. Tourné, Olteran. Tries to sell Luxembourg with the eyes, but the touch is made. Turnover.
Yeah, penalty given. Forward pass from the base of the ruck. Good spot. There's a good spot there from the ref. And Luxembourg need to go down the other end.
Here's the transition. Maybe too little, too late for Luxembourg, but they'd love another try. Well, the official scoreboard on the far side listed at 6-3. I've only seen 2 Luxembourg tries, but we are, as always, at the behest of the Federation of International Touch and their volunteers, who've done an excellent job. An army of red volunteers, as we were talking about in the opening ceremony. We saw them all on the pitch. They're doing great work here at the Touch Rugby World Cup 2024. But, well, they've gifted Luxembourg another try, but I don't think it will make too much of a difference here as Spain are 6-3 up in the closing stages. They'd love to add another to the board. Sliding in goes Ruben Martinez Covello. Back to the 7, Moray. Winds one up, good ball for Soprani. Luxembourg defend well, but they might have run out of time here.
Yeah, they're going to need to go coast to coast rather quickly on a couple of different occasions if they want anything out of this game. Spain have been really good value for the lead. 2 minutes to go, and Luxembourg just cough up possession.
Spain would love to add one more. Moray. Covello. Heavy touch on him. Puts an end to the Spanish momentum for now. Soprani looks to add some more. On come the substitutes. Here's San Roman Martin. Good line by Masno. Oh, and weaving his way to the right-hand side, Miles Tulles again. Picks out a pass to find Daniel Monero. but he's denied another try.
It's touch and pass.
It's Mikel Gonzalez Madrid as Monero comes up to the commentary box and says, no, I'm still here in the box, actually. My apologies to Daniel.
No, we're just giving him extra scores for his stat sheet.
Mikel Gonzalez Madrid almost over. Well, the Spanish have been great fun here in this near-side commentary box as well.
It's by far the best sub-box we've been interacting with so far in the Touch World Cup.
I don't know, New Zealand mixed over and gave me and Alice Thomas some sweets at the half-time break, so...
bribing the commentators, are we, New Zealand Mixed Open?
Yeah, Sean Law's my new favourite player. It may have been Men's Open, in fact. It was indeed Men's Open for... It's the side that Sean Law represents. Lovely footwork in the meantime, though. We're still playing here with the Sanchez to Alcázar Murillo. And it might open up here for Spain. Lovely step off the right from Monero. What a ball over the top. Oh, the wraparound! The weight of pass from Lucas Sanchez to Alcázar Murillo puts in Soria, Colorado for another try.
And that will be the icing on the cake as the hooter will go any moment. Look at this. I said in the first half, the wrap is there. They execute to perfection.
Oh, wonderful. Great ball from Monero. Great patience as well from Murillo. Try for Daniel Soria, Colorado. Spain have a victory in the Touch Rugby World Cup 2024 in the men's 30s competition. They've beaten Luxembourg by 7-3 in the end. What a performance by Spain, and they're delighted with that end result.
Oh, it's a brilliant performance from Spain. Thoroughly deserved the victory. And I mean, what a breathless game in the men's 30s.
What an excellent advert for Touch at all levels. Luxembourg